we had my Carolina Panthers, who travelled to the Atlanta Falcons. Easy win, 19-13 to the Panthers, never in doubt, especially after that first play. Okay. Insert photo here. This is what I look like during the play. There we go. I don't know if the edit's going to be that side or it's going to be that side, but wherever.
Well, if you do both, you've covered yourself, haven't you?
Yeah. So, I mean, Chuba Hubbard, obviously Chuba Hubbard. His middle name is Shummer. So, as I said to the guys, I got to repeat it. Chuba Shummer Hubbard was terrible on the first play, but he won us the game in the end. It's the most rushing yards we've had since week 5 of 2019, which obviously is over 200 rushing yards on the day. Keep pounding was definitely the way forward. Don't let Sam Darnold throw it that much. And it worked perfect. It worked a treat. Our defense turned up. 2 vital interceptions, one from Shaq Thompson back from injury and one from obviously the best cornerback in the NFL right now, Stephon Gilmore. 1 game, 1 interception. There's no one else like it. Kelvin Diggs is out injured. So right now, most informed cornerback is Stephon Gilmore. It was a terrible standard game. Wasn't on red zone much. The fumble, I mean, we're looking in the 8 box and it was like in the top left, and then I was sitting next to it and I could see it.
It's like the very first bit of action on red zone, weren't it?
Yeah, the first play, and that's happened 3 times where we've given the ball away from the first play of a game. And we wonder why we've lost 4 games, but we've come back, very strong mentality, much better from the Panthers. We were all for a lot of offensive plays. Good play calling at the end from PJ Walker to give it to Chuba Hubbard for the win. So all day, all round, good day. Koo missed a field goal as well, so fantastic.
Yeah, that was a real shock when he missed the field goal, especially as he just Mr. Reliable. But shows you what pressure can do. Even the best kickers in the league suffer that. But I think Panthers deserved the win. Wasn't pretty offensively, they'd done enough, and defensively, it helped that there was no Calvin Ridley, but you still had Cordero Patterson, who's been a massive threat for the Falcons all season. And you've also had Kyle Pitts, the 2 previous games that was absolutely magnificent, 100+ yards. But I think he got, I think you can tell he got 13 yards. It was as I say, shocking stats in comparison to 2 games. But he was getting a much better defense than he's had in recent weeks. And it shows you that the Panthers are going to be in games with that defense, and especially with Stephon Gilmore fit and the other players returning. So it was a massive win for Carolina in the context of how their season was going, because it looked like it was falling off a cliff. But they recovered really well. And to be fair, it was justice in the end because, of course, they mentioned the DJ Moore touchdown was ruled incomplete, and it was. As I say, it was supposed to be a touchdown. And this one, we can't blame the officials because, on first call, of course, they can get it wrong. But the fact that was actually reviewed, because it was a challenge, it was reviewed in New York, it was absolutely astonishing that they didn't give it, because the first camera angle wasn't conclusive unless you're a Panthers fan. But the second one, for me, was conclusive enough that it was a touchdown. So, absolutely bizarre. But in the end, the Falcons were that poor. As I say, like Matt Ryan back to his usual tricks, and the Panthers, like quite a few teams, it seems like it's quite a big week for teams salvaging their season, really.